You don't realise what shaped you because most of it didn't feel important at the time. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't labelled as trauma. It was just normal life. Or at least what you thought was normal. My parents split up when I was about 12, 13. I went with my mum. My dad was still around. He would pick me up and take me back to his pub for the weekends, that kind of stuff. And if I'm being honest, that relationship wasn't bad. It just wasn't there. We didn't argue. We had no big moments. If anything, it was just a quiet absence of something I didn't yet have words for. Steve, my bro, he was the firstborn. And he was my dad's boy. And that appeared more natural for him. I never really felt like the focus. But me, I was just doing my own thing. And when you're a kid, you don't question that. You adapt to it. You fill in the gaps yourself. You become independent, not because you choose to be, but because no one's meeting you where you are. There are things I've been told later, like how it took a while for my dad to even start picking me up regularly. And you know, the strange part is, I don't remember that at all. Which is interesting when you think about it, because the brain doesn't always store things the way you expect, especially when you're young. It doesn't say, this is important, keep this. Sometimes it just softens it or removes it completely. Not because it didn't matter, but because at the time you didn't have the capacity to process it. Weekends with my dad were just what they were. A pub environment, people coming and going, energy always slightly unpredictable, especially there it was very local. But nothing I could point to and say that's wrong, but also nothing that made me feel completely settled. And that's the strange space a lot of people grow up in. Not chaos, not safety, something in between. See, when you grow up like that, you don't sit there analysing it. You don't say, this is shaping my nervous system. Wouldn't that be amazing? You just take it in. Your body learns the rules of the environment without you even realising it. Stay aware, stay quiet. Don't make things worse. Don't expect too much. But over time, that becomes your baseline. The thing is, nothing I've said sounds extreme. No big trauma, no defining moment. Just small things repeated over time. But that's usually where the real shaping happens. Not in what breaks you, but in what quietly trains you to see the world in a certain way. And the truth is, you don't realise any of it at the time. You only start to see it when you begin questioning how you see everything.